You know, podcast guests are real people just like you and me. I used to think otherwise when I just listened to podcasts, but after interviewing and producing hundreds of shows, I now know better. On the Fallible Man Podcast, they're men and women that are on a similar journey to you who have figured out something worth sharing and found a platform to share it on to help make people's lives better. I invite you to come meet the guests behind the show on these Get to Know You clips. Dave, in your own words today, in this moment, who is David McCarter?
I'm just a guy who is trying to better himself through the sport of obstacle course racing, trying to better himself both spiritually through my work in the church and emotionally, and just trying to be better. If I can be 1% better every day or every week, that's good. If I can drag a few people along with me, great. It's kind of who I am.
All right, Dave, are you ready for the speed round?
Oh boy, ready as I'll ever be.
I know that. So, for all of you listening, Dave is actually a contributor to the Fallible Man LLC. He's also a regular on the show. Dave's been on several times with me, but it's been extraordinary several years, and he's got a lot to share today. But I can tell you, as a personal peeve, he actually hates this part of the show. So, yes, he's loving this moment. Here we go. If you could be any movie, which movie would it be?
Say it again for me.
If you could be in any movie, which movie would it be?
Fast and the Furious.
Okay. Why, out of curiosity?
Because they got really cool cars and they go really fast.
Is cereal soup?
Technically speaking, I would say yes.
What is your biggest pet peeve besides this part of the show?
People treating you with disrespect. People treating anybody with disrespect.
Okay. If you had to write a book tomorrow, what would you write about?
My journey.
Okay. What purchase of $100 or less have you made in the last year that's had the biggest impact on your life?
That's a tough question. Some custom orthotic insoles for my running shoes. About $80. They were fantastic.
Wow, you actually got a set for. Man, the last time I bought custom orthotics cost me a fortune.
Yeah, they normally do, but there's a place called Performance Footwear here in Wenatchee that will actually have you stand on a machine and molds it to your feet, which is pretty cool.
That's cool. I'm gonna have to go visit them.
Mm-hmm.
What is your best dad joke? And if I've got to define that, that's just those dumb jokes, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a dad yet, so this one time at camp, anyway. Actually, this is an inside joke for my team in Sparta. This one time in Greece, and we're just gonna leave it because that was what our joke was the whole weekend. Was this one time in Greece, blah. This one time in Greece, blah, and we're all laughing about it. So now we just say this one time in Greece, and everybody starts laughing.
What is your best playground insult?
Your mom. Your mom's mom.com.
I love asking that question because you can tell exactly how old somebody is, what decade they were in.
Thanks a lot, champ.
No, that's my answer too. That's like, right? You can tell what decade someone was born in based on how they respond, because there are just playground insults for certain generations.
Mm-hmm.
And all of us in that Gen X, your mom was the answer.
Totally.
So, yeah, I
totally.
was a kick out of that. Batman or Superman? The important question, you know.
Okay, so given that I've heard you repeatedly say on the podcast multiple times that your best friend always went Team Superman, I have recently, in the last couple of years, been, shall we say, re-educated. And the Batman is thebomb.com. Because I did watch, was it Justice League Doom, where Batman defeated the entire Justice League, and as soon as I saw that, I'm like, wow, okay, no, Batman rules. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you got me to come over to your team, Brent, finally, after all these years.
Convert. Yes, I win.
Hey, Superman is definitely my number 2, but I'm still a better question. I think going forward would be Batman or Iron Man. That might be a more challenging one.
No, because they're not different.
They're different enough, but yeah, that's your point.
Rich, cocky, brilliant.
Sure.
Humans.
One has leotards, one has armor. Yeah.
Leotards. Oh, it's going to be a good show. David, for our audience, what do you do for a living?
I am an engineer at a reputable online services company.
All right. What is something that everyone should know about you before we dig into the show today?
Don't ever tell me I can't.
I like it. Guys, we've been getting to know David just a little bit. In the next part of the show, we're going to dive into pursuing your goals in real life. Mainly because, anywhere else is kind of a waste of time. We're going to roll to our sponsors, and we'll be right back with more from David McCarter.